Hi, welcome to the Red Card Tarot. I am Nikita and today we are doing a reading. This is for you. Okay, I also don't know what exactly is gonna come out in this reading. This is the topic I channeled. I literally saw even the thumbnail, what it's supposed to look like. And so we are just going to start with pulling out, hopefully, some of the oracle cards to see if we get a theme. So, very warm welcome to our channel, the Red God Tarot. If you are an old subscriber or even a new member, very warm welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. For those of you just checking me out for the first time, please, if my readings, my style, or the messages, the type of readings I do resonate with you, I would greatly appreciate if you hit subscribe. Not only will you won't have to look for my future readings, you can also hit the notification bell and get free notifications right on your phone so that you know which readings that I've uploaded are relevant for you. So let's get started with the oracles. Time for a nap. So you need to rest up because there's definitely something going on, either with upgrades, with you might be recovering, you might have been doing a lot of work, but for whatever reason in the near future you're going to need a lot of energy. And so right now it is a time to take a pause, to take a short break and get your energies, get your healing, integrate or assimilate the new downloads or upgrades that you have received. Tick tock, something is on the clock. There is something that you need to do, and some choice might be you might need to make. There might be some situation that needs to close out, new direction that you need to start going in. Something is on the clock and you're nearly out of sand. Treasure Island, because wherever you are being led, it is leading you to amazing happiness, and it can only come to you once the previous cycle has been closed out. You're nearly there, and oh, that's the thing, you're nearly there, and it's almost time for your treasure island. Okay, wow. Never ending story. Okay, so something, especially in a romantic relationship, in a connection, there has been something that has been going on in a loop. One of you runs and then the other one chases, then stops chasing, starts working on the healing, and when you have done a x amount of healing, they come back but they haven't changed, or you again give in, or you contact them first, something happens, and that cycle is been continuing, and now it's time to put an end to that cycle, that phase. Not necessarily the relationship, but that phase has to end. This is a number 10 card, and under TikTok is coming. TikTok, some of you might be on TikTok. Okay, there is milk and honey, which is amazing to see with treasure island as well. Okay, so there is going to be a lot of abundance, happiness, things like love, harmony, dreams coming true, wish fulfillment, getting the goodies. It's like almost Christmas or Thanksgiving or Diwali goodies. When you have Eid, you have all your favorite stuff and you can just gorge on it for 2 or 3 days. Okay, buy the book number 11, and it's coming under treasure island. So for something, you have to do things by the book. You cannot hurry the process. If you do halfway inner work, or just do your healing till you just start feeling better, and then you quit doing your inner work, well, you're not going to be able to reach your treasure island, because you'll just have to keep repeating. The same issues will keep coming up again and again. All right, under the never ending story is round and round. So this has been like a spiral, or just like a cycle that keeps repeating. And it's because you or your person, or if this is some other situation, you're not seeing the lesson, you're missing something obvious. Okay, so for example, if you know that you've done the right thing by walking away, but then you're wrecked with guilt, but you're ignoring your guilt, you're not now working on releasing that guilt, and that's just a byproduct. Or if the person you walked away from is now going through their dark night of the soul, you might be worried, you might be thinking, I left them in a lurch. That was the consequence, because maybe that's the way they're going to learn, that's the way they are going to complete their karmic lessons. So whatever it is, there's something that might be very obvious, and so you need to pause, you need to slow down and take a good long look at this never ending story which is going round and round. You might be thinking a lot about it, but don't try to think your way in that situation. Allow spirit to work with you, to send you messages, to send you synchronicities, to work with you in your dream state. If there is a mentor, a spiritual healer you see in your dream, they are working with you, they are healing you. All right, and you might have resistance to actually work with them in real life, or you might, there might be some other reason, but you will always be assisted if you are just open to it. You will receive, but for that you have to slow down, you have to stop using your logic, your understanding, your expectation, your conditioning, your past experiences to navigate this situation. This situation has been happening lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. So now the time that is, the time for harvest, the time for getting the rewards, the time for actually start seeing success in something that you've been working really hard. All right, there is a time to now start moving, and see, she's ascending, she is going towards the milk and honey. Okay, now right under the by the book is truth be told. There is some situation, oh my god, I just heard, and the last one is to the sea, and they're telling me to put this under truth be told. Okay, what they did say right now is someone someone thought that they are doing the right thing, they thought they're doing things by the book, as they were told what was the right thing to do, what was the right decision. But it was a lie. The truth of the matter is that maybe their chosen profession is not what they actually wanted to do. Now there is a now he's, I don't know if he's famous or not, but there was a singer, Palash, who went and became, who studied to become a doctor. He completed that, he actually had a practice, but his heart was in music, and he's a wonderful, extremely talented singer. And there came a time, but he was doing things by the book, he was respecting his parents' wishes, and there are many such stories. Well, Asian parents do need to learn that they cannot impose their wishes, their dreams, their what they think is safe and secure onto their children, because those children are, yes, they are their biological children, but they have grown, they've become adults and individuals in their own rights. But I don't want to digress. So people might be doing things correct and what everyone would say is the right thing to do, but they were unhappy, their authenticity was not coming out. And now there is going to be information, there's going to be wisdom, there's going to be stuff that is coming in which is going to bring about a huge change. And that change can only happen when you remove the mask, and then suddenly there's going to be an opening up of information. You have to throw away, you have to remove that mask. All right, alternatively, what's going to happen is you're going to feel lost, you're going to feel adrift, you're going to feel directionless, you're going to be extremely unhappy. There'll be a lot of suppressed and repressed emotions, and that's never healthy in the long term. That always leads to a lot of illnesses, a lot of blockages, your chakras start getting clogged up, and that is the other side of the story. If you do not come into your authentic self, even if it means going against the widely accepted correct or the right thing to do, you have to do what's right for you. So just to quickly recap, there is a situation that has been recurring, it's been going on and on and on, not just in this lifetime over and over again, but since many lifetimes. And that situation can be resolved if you just laid it to rest, took a pause, stopped using your logic and understanding, and allowed the divine to work with you. There is a situation in which it's time for you to start moving towards your success, something you have been working really hard, and now the time has come for you to reap the rewards, to get the milk and honey. It's the time for you to go. And then the third situation here is about where, moving towards your treasure island. You do not know what you will find there. You might not even know whether your chosen path is going to get you there or when you'll reach there. But it's better than being adrift, feeling lost, instead of wearing a mask and living a false life for the rest of your life. If there's a situation that gets over in say 2 days or something, people might find it easier to just be, keep the harmony and just go with the flow with your relatives or whatever. But this is about your entire life, be it about your sexuality, be it about that what kind of profession you want to be with or the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. These are choices that you have to live with for a long time, even if it's not a lifelong thing, right? So don't give your power away. So okay, I'll keep these to the side, and we are going to start pulling out cards. And of course, I'm today doing the reading slightly differently. We'll see what are the messages coming forth. Do let me know in the comments how this reading is resonating with you, and if it is, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really helps. Comments, likes and shares really help with the algorithm on YouTube, and I would really want my messages to reach more and more people so that we can all get the benefit and the help or the guidance that they reach, the message that they might need at this time reaches them. So it would mean a lot to me if you would please give me a like right now. Okay, a long journey that has left you exhausted, obviously, because round and round, and um, uh, what was that? The unending, never ending story that would leave you exhausted. Mm, okay. So, this is going to resonate with those of you who have been in a situation or a relationship like a soulmate, twin flame, or twin soul. Someone who you think of as your one, the person meant for you. This reading is going to resonate with more of you. So there has been a lot of memories resurfacing. There has been nostalgia. Someone could be missing you. This could also indicate sometimes that you might not have met this person already, but someone who you have had multiple lifetimes with, who's your soulmate, is probably going to be coming towards you. And the next card is the sun card. Okay, there might be an age difference. The female, the gender, might be older to the male gender. Okay, that can mean you are more mature. There's an age difference. It could just mean your energies are like that, right? Some are very old souls and some are new souls, so they are more vibrant and what's the word I'm looking for? They have that innocence of not having lived so many lifetimes on planet Earth. So, the sun card indicates prosperity, happiness, success. It could be a Leo. I might be calling out your zodiac sign or your person's. So, there is going to be happiness and success, prosperity. There's this energy of charging towards something. Okay, so a situation where there could have been a lot of wounding, hurt, a situation you thought had ended, there was betrayal, and it was actually a lot of thought, a lot of overthinking. The person might have just used their logic, and that's what felt more like a betrayal. They were trying to solve it like physics, uh, theory of relativity, something like that, like extra complication, but they're trying to solve it logically, whereas this is a matter of heart. So what am I seeing here? Someone could have been overindulging. They could have been just spending a lot of time thinking, wishing. So when it comes to the emotion, it's just like a fantasy to them, because they are hurting themselves, is what I'm hearing. They are betraying themselves, their heart, by just going with what logic dictates. Okay, so there could be a woman here, or the feminine energy. I don't want to call out gender based on the card, so it could be whatever gender, but someone who has gone through a lot of struggle in life. They could be a single parent, they could be divorced, they could be a person whose spouse is dead, and they could have become extremely strong, and they don't have time for BS. They call people's shit out. They're very direct. They are also compassionate. They are kind. They are listening at this time, and to what a person who is coming back towards them, wading through their emotions, trying to bring an offer, but it seems to be getting away from them. The offer, the love, they are definitely in their deep emotions. They are missing you. They do look at you as their happiness, their sunshine, but their emotions, they don't know what to say to you, what offer to give you. what gesture to make. Okay, so they have been overthinking, and they are being divinely inspired. They are really, their passion is being awakened for you. They have realized that they really really miss you. They have been in a lot of emotional pain. Okay, they have really been overthinking. They feel you're going to cut them out, you might just not even listen to them. Okay, and so they keep choosing to indulge in alcohol or some other form of addictions. They continue to just stay shackled with maybe their karmic. Of course, with all of you the situation might be different, but they are really really trying to figure out how do they get out of this swamp. They do want to come towards you and express their love and express their passion, express their remorse for some of you. With the ace of wands is coming out, the ace of pentacles, so definitely they do want to come towards you. They want to restore balance, they want to bring justice. They know they have been very unfair to you and it might come as a shock to you. You are definitely not expecting this to take place. So what I'm going to do is put all of these in the top row, and we are going to now check your energy with a separate deck, so that we know, okay, this is them. That became quite apparent. There could be a Capricorn involved. I'm sorry, I forgot to call out the zodiac. You or your person could be a Libran, Sagittarius. Why did I say Sagittarius? Anyhow, I looked at the Ace of Pentacle and somehow I saw it as the Wheel of Fortune, which is like a Jupiter card, and you know, like Sagittarius is one of the energies we associate with that. But if I've said it, it means something for someone here. Okay. I was not sure if this is going to turn out to be a love reading, but it sure is. And that too for a very long cycle. And things do seem to repeat in cyclic ways. You know, it can become quite predictive. Every few months there's the same knock knock, or the pinging each other, the text message, and then going back to ghosting or silence, or nothing ever moving forward. So I want to see what's going on with you. What are you feeling about this situation? You know, a card fell down. The Tower is also this person of yours could be going through a lot of changes, unexpected changes. The world might be crumbling around them. Right next to the Justice card, for some of you it could indicate ending of a long term situation or commitment they were in. All I can definitely say is they're really missing you. They're quite miserable without you. Oh my god, for you, you might definitely think this situation has ended. It could be a Scorpion you're dealing with. Six of Cups. Their first card was the Six of Cups as well. You both know you are soulmates. You both are quite aware that this is a situation that has been going on since not just one lifetime, that there is a very deep running connection over here. Oh God. And now you have been feeling mentally stuck as well. There's a lot of mirroring I'm already seeing here. They are overthinking, you feel stuck, you don't know what to do. You might have been spending some time out, or doing things, creating things, using your time wisely. There is healing that has been going on. This seems to be a very, in your mind at least, we are going to check if it is actually for, but it feels to you as a very destined love. You know that this love is very true, it runs very, very deep. They have been feeling left out in the cold as well as you are. They've got 5 of cups, and you have got 5 of pentacles. There's a deep knowing inside of you, not just about how deep this connection is, or that there is true love here, no matter what, how it is playing out in the 3D world, in the physical plane. But you also have been given visions, maybe when you had just met this person, when the relationship was in the honeymoon stage, when you had met, when the meeting had happened. You might have seen how it is going to play out, and now as time has passed, years have passed, you might have kind of put it in some attic and not thought about it for quite some time. But you know how it is going to play out. You know that this is not something that's going to resolve in a matter of weeks or months, that it might take years, that there is a lot of stuff that needs to happen individually and then together, to clear out karmas, to learn lessons, to find the courage to do the things. Yeah, well, there might be an Aquarius you're dealing with. Aquarius, Cancer. Okay, so there is a knowing that there's going to be rapid movement forward very suddenly, that the process of them taking action towards you has already started. You can feel that energy coming towards you. You can feel it. You have a knowing, and that you will both need to find a way to communicate, to work together. Universe is not going to let you, both of you, free that easy. You can do all the rituals you want, and you might be in a good place, you're not feeling anxiety, you're not pining for them, you're not missing them, you're in fact doing great, you're leveling up at every stage and all of that. But you have to finish the unfinished symphony. The never ending story needs to be brought to the last page of the last chapter, be it ends with and they lived happily ever after, or then they were good friends, or and then they decided amicably never to see each other again and set each other free. The last line of the last page of the last chapter has to be written. But if there's work before that that needs to be done, that needs to be done. And this is getting slightly burdensome for you. You're finding it slightly uphill. There is going to be a message coming in, a passionate, a romantic, a cute little one. And when you receive that message, gosh, you're twin flames, aren't you? 9 of Swords, 9 of Swords. When you do receive that message, it's going to suddenly have that throwback kind of an effect on you. You're going to be like, gosh, I was so sure it's over, I'm done with it, and now they're back, and I actually felt happy. Oh no! You're gonna be like, oh no, I thought they've lost the hold on me or something. And yes, you being you will realize that you need to go within, you need to take some time out and meditate on it. You might just take off, spend some time in nature, go camping, or just do something that restores your connection with the inner you, with your soul, with the higher self, and you're going to allow spirit to speak to you. And as you're doing that, there might be yet another message coming towards you. They're going to gain their confidence. Even if you don't say anything, they will see maybe the happiness on your face, or they will get your energy that it uplifted you, and that will give them the confidence to come at you. They'll start small, and then it's going to get a little bolder or a bit more meaningful, and then they're going to come at you full blown. That's the way it's going to work out. Okay, there might be a Virgo involved. So from a page, they're going to turn into a knight, and then into a king of pentacle. So a real offer, serious, with how they're going to make it work. What are they going to do? Something long term, something real. That's the offer they're going to come with. And this could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It might be you, it might be your person. There might be a Gemini involved. And okay, here they got the 5 of cups, you got the 5 of cups. There's going to be the talk about how much they missed you. There is going to be, remorse, or emotions are going to be shared, and you both are going to have to realize that the 2 of cups, even if the 3 of cups was your attempt at making it work and it didn't, there is yet another opportunity right here, right now, to make it work. That this love is true love, it is destined love, that you both are very, very aware you are soulmates, meant for each other, and the messages are going to continue. You will need some time to process it, because it's going to confuse you, and you're going to be like, what just happened? I thought it was done, and now they are back, and it's suddenly, and so you might just take off. But the good thing is, you're going to then respond. There's going to be communication, no matter how it is going to play out. Let's try and see if we can get some kind of, how is this going to not play out, what are the possible outcomes. Of course, there are many people, and you're on different waves. You're of someone who has just gone into separation. This might play out for you much later than someone who has gone through, done the work. It's been years, they're the first wavers. Who knows, for them it might be happening this very week, from when you see this video. So we are going to please bring us the highest and best potential outcome in this situation for this gorgeous reading. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of worry, and there has been a lot of stressing, all that. Okay, why? Because in the past they might have been lying, cheating, betrayal, sneaky behavior. They sneaked off, like a thief in the night. They just quietly crept out of your life, ever so slowly. There was some kind of desire to get away with some situation. It came out in reverse, semi reversed. Okay, so you're not going to believe. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, there's one card that has come reversed. I wish the camera I could tilt it down. This is the 10 of Wands in reverse. Remember, you were feeling burdened, they were feeling burdened, you know. That is over. That cycle is over. So what's here now? You have leveled up, you're kind, you're generous, you're nurturing, you're loving. You are the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups doesn't chase nobody. She sits pretty, she does her own thing, and she is really in her own element. You know, she is with her friends, she's listening to her spirit guides, she's taking care of those around her, she's doing her thing. And now here comes, see the Sagittarius energy I just saw. Okay, there is going to be the shift, the time, tick tock. It's time now for your happiness, for the good time to come, the milk and honey, the treasure island. Okay, and it's because you stopped waiting. It's because you stopped waiting around. And when you did that, your person also had a realization they can't just sit and wait forever for perfect time, perfect situation, perfect whatever to come towards you. For some of you, this might play out during Libra time. There's going to be justice. Second time again. There is going to be balance restored. If nothing else, you will receive the apology, which will be very, very sincere. Whatever the soul contract was, there's going to be justice brought. Clarity, truth, victory is going to happen in the situation. And this was there in the first spread with the sun. Happiness, true happiness, growth. Think of the sun, everything. It makes things grow, prosper. Sunny days, you know, picnics on sunny days, family, good health, wealth, children, babies. Oh my god, and why did my candle suddenly go off? That was freaky. Okay, so tell us more, spirit. So if the outcome is definitely that, what else do we need to know? Maybe some heads up, or when it might take place, what's going on. Let's know first this week, whenever my viewer is watching it, that week what is going to take place. Yeah, I think that's a fair question. 1 week, within 1 week, what's going to take place of the viewer seeing this reading. I can see the Tower and the Sun card. They flipped over. Okay. So this is for 1 week. From whenever you have seen this reading. 2 of Cups, expression of love, meeting the love. Okay, there might be a bit of mental anguish, overthinking, you know, competition, or something that you are on the brink of self-sabotaging. Someone is definitely thinking, but they're taking a decision. This is the week when you will probably withdraw and be thinking about the whole situation, and you have to trust your intuition. I find this a wonderful, very high dimensional love. You know, I find them a couple as well. I know people like to pair her with the Hierophant, but also the Hermit. They will be dropping off egos so that communication can take place, and where something had stalled, where there was no more working together, and you people had kind of broken up or moved away, and the separation and whatever have you happened, that is going to. So what's going to happen in that? Okay, that cycle has ended. You were in a very defensive mode. You or your person, both of you were in a defensive mode, but here comes the sun, the happiness. Definitely a Leo. I'm seeing sun everywhere, or happiness, the Queen of Cups sitting there, and then there's the sun. She had moved away. She chose peace, quiet, harmony. She chose to move away from a toxic situation, and this person was left just looking at you at social media and wondering, not feeling very clear. There was a lot of things that had to be researched, that had to be learned, that were not obvious. They needed to be more understanding that had to come in the situation. Okay, so is there going to be any action, and if so, when? Okay. The reason my mouth fell open is because the Hierophant in reverse. I did tell you someone's marriage with the Tower and Justice being so close to each other. Someone's marriage might be ending. I did say that there is this couple, and then there is this couple who's better suited. And probably that is the decision being taken. These two not working. These two supposed to work out. This person, after going through so much struggle and conflict, mental agony, is down on his knees and is praying for guidance, for some kind of help. Now he is really at the precipice, at the edge of the cliff. They think there's nothing else but just a downward fall. Okay, the way and with the Queen of Cups coming out so many times, here is the pair King of Cups. So there is someone here who's extremely attractive, hot, very passionate, who's very talented, who is someone who just, everyone's eye. They might be a kind of celebrity or have a lot of followers or something like that, but she's been really happy. She's been doing her thing. She's glowing at this time. And here comes Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Will not be single for too long, because the King of Cups is here for a long term commitment. The whole works. True happiness. Great. So any additional messages, Spirit, for this reading? How do all my readings just go over 40 minutes? Any additional messages? Okay, first and foremost, don't keep your heart closed up. For some of you, you are going to be receiving multiple offers from multiple people. The choices are going to come because you are an eligible bachelor or bachelorette, and you might be like, what's happening? I don't know who to pick. Okay, there is someone whose offer is being divinely guided and supported, and when this offer comes to you, you will have to pray, you will have to meditate, you will have to listen to your intuition, the guidance coming towards you. Why? Because you want to partner up with, remember the King of Pentacles that did come out. You want your divine partner and not be fooled into false offers that might be distractions, that might be from people who are not the right one for you, okay? Or there might be other things that you're pouring your emotion into, other situations, family, relatives, siblings, or work or something. So you need to kind of not get distracted by external things and pray, meditate, allow the universe to speak to you to close out the previous chapters, the previous confusion and whatever was there, so that you can actually go towards your true happiness, towards your divine partner. What might be some challenges that might be faced at this time? Again, I'm seeing a Cancerian. I'm going to take these. Any other flipped out cards? Oh wow, that's a lot. Any challenges that we might face? Thank you, Spirit. There have been several opportunities that have been missed in the past, and that might be something that you might be resentful of, holding on to, okay? There might be a need to work on things. If you're thinking immediately this Ace of Pentacles is going to lead to 10 of Pentacles, no, there is going to be a process, the need to communicate, need to get on the same page, to find where you both need to compromise, sacrifice, adjust or something, but it needs to be worked on consistently before you will reach the 10 of Pentacles, okay? Your challenge might be about accepting, are you going to be accepting of the offer, or are you just going to, without listening, just cut this person off? A lot of you are going to be tempted to do that because they took so long. The situation has been on a pause for so long that you do not want to even indulge them anymore. You think they're just wasting your time, I think the air conditioner is hitting it directly on this side, so let's try it here. There was a situation where there was codependency. They constantly needed you to do everything and they were not putting anything, and they just were happily stuck in a situation. They were not dealing with fears, or there were too many fears, there were too many things hidden, there were secrets, there were lies, there were way too many emotions that might have felt extremely frightening. But now that this person is taking action, taking charge, they have come to a decision. The situation that you thought ended, and now they're suddenly back as your counterpart, having leveled up. So you're looking at this offer and you're like, WTH, like, wasn't this over? What the? And again another tower. So it's going to take you by surprise and shock, to see them having leveled up, taking charge. Or this might be your situation, because you were quite happy doing your own thing. You were looking after your finances, you were having a good time, you were healing yourself, you were enjoying your life, and suddenly not only have they leveled up, you leveled up to being an empress. And now the emperor and empress are being brought together. So don't get into your head too much. Allow your intuition to speak to you whenever and how this is playing out for the highest and best outcome, which is quite happy. There is going to be balance. You are going to find true happiness. You're going to get justice, and the time is now. The time is now. This is going to start happening any time, because the old cycle is over. This sun came out so many times. You have both been leveling up the world. This cycle ending cards have also come out so many times. This was a very gorgeous reading, and if you wish to claim it for you, please write I claim this reading in the comments below. If you can resonate with bits and pieces of it, for example that some of these processes have already started for you, do share that in the comment, because the more I can tap into your energy, the more my readings will start resonating with you. You will start seeing your timelines, your template, your stories playing out in my readings. And if you enjoyed the reading, and I would greatly appreciate if you give me a like. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Lots of love, lots of light. This is Nikita. Check out these other videos.